Greetings! Come on in. And Mr. Wildman, he's on the ball. He knows when to start the oohs and the ahs. Welcome to Craft Roulette, episode 295. I'm so glad you're here. If you are here live in the Chatterbox, thank you so much. If you're watching replay, thanks for coming in and seeing what's going on. You're an important part of our show as well. I am Mary Gunn, the Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. And I've been here almost every Friday for almost 6 years. You know, people laugh about, oh, I don't have a life. Well, I wouldn't want another life. I like this life. And so I am very privileged to be here. And thank you for joining us on this journey. If you're coming back because you were here and because Tracy and Bill were here and didn't we have a good night? Ooh, we had so much fun with those two nuts. Or because you want to see Caitlin in action, this is her 6th time to Craft Roulette. She is a pro. She takes this thing and just says, oh, Mr. Wheel, I can wrestle you into submission. And she does a beautiful job of it every time she's joined us. But if you're new here, what is Craft Roulette, you may be wondering? Well, in a nutshell, it is the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, and we are live almost every Friday evening. And when we're here, Chatterbox, we love it when you're here. What else would we do without you? I don't know. I would probably just go look at Sam's ads, and that's not very exciting. Oh, no. I have watched 2 Christmas movies. It was like yesterday was Thanksgiving in the United States. And then yesterday evening, it was Christmas. It started just like that. It was an amazing transition. But what we are not going to do is we do not have anything to teach or sell in particular. And so if that sounds good, come on in, grab some chocolate and join us. If you were enjoying the slideshow, those were the contributions from last week. We had some great parameters. And I thought for sure we won't have very many people joining us this week in the gallery, but hold my root beer, they all said. And 400 of you made contributions, and well done you. Even on the very, very busy Thanksgiving weekend in the United States, you did it. We have 11 videos. I watched them today, some of them throughout the week, but I did watch them all, and they were all very good. And okay, so we're going to have a little training session because some of y'all are trying to say, what is Craft Roulette, the ultimate original paper crafting card making game show challenge, when we're live almost every Friday night? And then I listen to you and I just giggle every time because you're so cute and so wonderful to try to remember that. It took me years. I'd be ashamed if you learned faster. Anyway, let's pull back the curtain on Mr. Producer, who is the technical wizard behind the show. There's his thumb of all buttons. Welcome, Mr. Producer. Thanks for being here. We did a bunch of audio tests before the show, so hopefully all the audio will be working well this week. Mr. Producer, you want to try yours?
Check.
There.
We'll probably be dialing it in, so.
Okay. All right. You also now have a new position, a new activity for the show, which is giving us a Vinny goal. What would your Vinny goal be tonight?
I'm feeling festive. Let's do 371.
Oh, off you guys. This is going to be easy. A Vinny is a thumbs up, which is a YouTube thing, as you well know. 371. If we get to 371 before we get to the giveaways or during the giveaways, we will give another Craft Roulette goodie bag away during our prize giveaway. So we can do this. We can do this real easily. So go give us a Vinny. Get your husband to give us a Vinny and all the people involved in your household to give us a Vinny so we can give away some more stuff. Paper Ganza 2026, I signed the contract. So we are a go deal. More information will be coming, but I would be ready with whatever you need to do in January. I don't know that that's the deadline yet, but I would be ready. If you haven't given us a thumbs up, like I said, a Vinny, and shared this wonderful little culture to everybody else in the craft world, we would appreciate that. Our spin sponsors this month, this is the last week for these wonderful Bit Spin sponsors. Who are they, Mr. Producer? He hit them and they didn't show up. Well, I happen to know who they are, so we will go from there. Bloom Planners, where I already have my 2026 planner right here in my hot little hands. It's a beaut. Let me tell you, this is my favorite too. The big hardback 8.5 by 11 gives me lots of room to make some notes about Craft Roulette. Relatively thoughtful, wonderful company in the UK. Pajama Crafter Stamps is giving away a gift certificate. Pink and Main as well, which Caitlin Anthony is part of Pink and Main and Bloom Planners. So we've got lots to learn from her tonight. And next week, if you play this week, you will be eligible for new prizes, new giveaways from different sponsors. So that's that. We do appreciate you guys so much for using our affiliate links and for shopping our spin sponsors and telling them, I watch Craft Roulette, because that keeps them coming back to Craft Roulette. We appreciate that very, very much. I know there's a lot of specials going on. Black Friday. Thank you so much for shopping our spin sponsors. I do appreciate that. I got some stuff. Looking forward to it. We are not sponsored by these wonderful companies. We have a membership group, and there's more over on craftroulette.live. There's everything on craftroulette.live, including information about how you can support us as a member and get extra perks, including tomorrow gold and up. We do have our monthly crop on Saturday at noon. Join us. Mr. Mike, he's gotten Christmassy. He's got his little sweater on, his little jumper from the UK with all sorts of little cute Christmas buttons. I'm in it. I'm in it to win it. We have merchandise tags and such over on craftroulette.live/shop. And that's enough. That's enough. You guys have probably shopped yourselves until you're blue in the face. From Delaware, welcome 6th-time guest, Caitlin Anthony.
Hi. I
And
feel
her
like
dog.
we need to prep like a baseball walk-up thing where it's like 6th-time Craft Roulette person. Like,
I should have an echo. Right. You're right. And for the 6th time
yeah.
comes. Yeah, we were just talking before the show. We were both surprised that you have been on so many episodes, now the 6th,
Yeah.
and you were on World Card Making Day too. So you are no stranger to Craft Roulette or the Chatterbox.
Yeah, I'm ready. I did my stretches. I'm good to go.
Well, before we get too deep into all the things familiar, could you give us a little insight to who you are and what you do, please?
Yeah, absolutely. My name is Caitlin Anthony. On the internet, I go by Caitlin Annalie Cards. I have been card making now for 7 years. Some of you, if you've seen me on my other times on Craft Roulette, I found card making on YouTube as a very like happy, peaceful side of the internet to go to when I was having a rough time postpartum. And I just fell in love watching people making cards online. And eventually I was like, well, I have to try one. And then, 7 years later, here we are. But yeah, I am mostly passionate about Copic coloring on my cards. I do a lot of coloring, but I also love ink blending, embossing, all the things. I'm on 3 design teams, but my main design stamp company thing is I do lives for Pink and Main twice a week. So I saw some people in the comments earlier. I know Helene's here. A couple other people were here over from the Pink and Main live. So thank you guys for coming here. And then like Mary said, I am also the social media manager for Bloom Daily Planners. And I feel like the Venn diagram of crafters to planner people is pretty overlapping. So yeah, I feel like it's like the perfect combination of worlds for me.
Yeah, you're in a good place. It's a whole lot better than when you were managing some kind of food company.
Yeah, that was no fun.
Yeah,
no fun.
We're glad you're getting lots of input for the creative side of you, which is a lovely place and a lovely part of you. Now, your dog, I got to check. Is your dog settled down? Because all before the show, I kept hearing this click, 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 dancing dog on the floor. And you were trying to get her to settle down. Is she settled down?
She is. She's still she's still staring at me. So there's a chance if I make eye contact that she'll jump back up. So I'm going to try to not, but she is laying in her bed. So I think we're good.
Good Luna. Good girl.
Yeah.
Good girl. We won't say her name. Can she spell?
I don't think so. I think that's outside of her wheel.
All right. Well, we always have had a good evening with you. You do scene cards and coloring, like it's just so natural to you, and make everybody envious. But we'll see what you get tonight.
Yeah. Who knows?
We don't. We don't know what we're going to be doing. Of course, that's how I run my life. But you have a question perhaps for me since it's been a little bit?
Yeah, it has been a while. So, Mary, can you tell me what is craft roulette?
Well, I will sure give it my best shot because we have a video about that very thing. Chatterbox, I bet you want to know. Mr. Producer knows. Caitlin really does know. But we're going to show you what is craft roulette. We'll be right back after this.
Did somebody ask what craft roulette is?
In a nutshell, Craft Roulette is a live paper crafts challenge show where the goal is to complete a project that has been randomly selected by the spin of a wheel, and everyone is invited to play along. There are 4 categories we spin for: project, colors, element, and random. The wheel has 24 spots to land on, but the spot it lands on might not always be a parameter. It could be a special, like guest's choice, a vetoed parameter, or other fun surprises. When you add the infinite creativity of our community and try and calculate the possible options, square the fun, carry the glitter, divide by the imagination, you end up with a near limitless amount of possible projects. Whoa. We invite a special guest on each week to share their unique spin on our challenge. If you'd like to participate, you don't have to create live with us. You can sit back and enjoy the show. Once the episode airs, you have around 50 hours to finish your own project using the same 4 parameters from this episode and submit, so don't delay too long. After your project is ready, take a photo and head over to our website. Use the Submit Contribution form to officially contribute. The form is open to the public and no membership is required. Everyone who contributes will be featured on our website, included in the next episode slideshow, and automatically entered into the next giveaway. When you visit www.craftroulette.live, you'll find all of our past episodes along with their contribution gallery, the current wheel parameters, info on how to participate, a calendar of upcoming guests, links to our spin sponsors, contact and prize claim forms, our shop, and a huge membership platform. But more on that later. And that's Craft Roulette. If you like what we do, please subscribe, like the video, and share it with your crafty friends who might enjoy it too. Everyone is invited to join in the fun. We like to celebrate around here, so before we spin for this week's set of parameters, we're going to look back at last week one last time and highlight some of our community's achievements. And now, back to the show.
Yep, I think celebrating sounds just about right now, don't you guys? We got some good cards to show you right in just a minute. We had 400 contributions last week. You know how I don't want to take that for granted. That is an amazing accomplishment that you guys do. And I truly thank you so much for being a part of our show every week. That means we are up to 67,244 total contributions since we started on March 13th, 2020, which also means we have, if you put a card down every square inch of the way, we would be up Mount Everest and heading back down. So, kiss your brains, guys. That is a huge accomplishment. There you guys are all over the world, and we thank you so very, very much for joining us. Last week's parameters were fun. You took them to heart and went, I can do this 100 times over. We had an A2 card, holiday colors from the mountains, and fancy paper. We love our paper, do we not? And that was my card. I just took some little scraps and tore them up, made them mountains, and that was pretty fun. And then I've got some fancy paper from your Paper Insider for the snow-capped mountaintops. Such a lovely thing. And I was quite honored to have several of you case my card. Thank you very, very much. Just like Jill Pounds, thank you. Tracy Phillips and Bill, You're Fired Phillips, were Our guests, they're so fun. And this was her card. She's got a cute little old penguin. He is skating over to watch some Hallmark movies, I'm absolutely sure. And we enjoyed their company very, very much. If you are here in the Chatterbox this week, thank you guys. And if you're here because you saw them on the show, thank you for coming back. They're adorable. We're going to bring Caitlin in so that she can celebrate some of your achievements with us. We don't have any first timers this week, which is absolutely scandalous. We definitely need some first timers this week. But we're going to have some major milestones to hurrah about, and that means they've sent in 25, 50, 75 kind of cards. We've got we do have one new mug clubber to be on guard for. That means they have sent in 100 cards. And we have 4 new to Club 52, and of course, our precious leading ladies. Are we ready? It's on a timer. I say their name, where they're from, and or how many cards, and then you have a nanosecond to say something. All righty? You understand this. You're a stone cold pro here. Bring on the accomplishments, Mr. Producer. Our major milestone achievers this week. Impressive lot. Jill L. from Virginia, 25.
Yay, Jill.
She sewed on it. Patty Paul, 25. There's a little scene. Diane Brown, 25. Sweet.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Martha Middleton, congratulations on your 75th card. Nice.
That's so many.
Beth B, 75. I think she must have painted that, a lot of that. Lois Back, 75. A lot of pine cones right now going on in the card world. Andrea Batts-Latson, congratulations, you're a mug clubber. Yes. Danya, 125. Remember when you were a mug clubber? Heather Goodspeed, Team Teal, 125. Big Moose. Grandma Pam, Team Teal, 125. Cute. Mary Neighbor, my friend from Close to My Heart Days, 150. Well done. Bonnie Swakowitz, 250 cards. She's been with us a long time. Well done, everybody. Our leading ladies this week. There goes the dog. Vicky Ruda with 254. Did you hear her little toenails? Smurf Murphy, 255. That's pretty. Jackie Jack Buttmuller with 256. Santa from the mountains. Kathy Herring, 259. Beautiful. 5K now, 6K Lamone, 262. She has a video too. I enjoyed it. Ellen Card Monkey Shredding the Mountains Jarvis, 272 adorable cards. Well done, you guys. You're impressive. Very impressive. And an important part of Craft Roulette. Welcome to Club 52, Becky Solomon. Nice moon. Carrie McKillian, Club 52. She's got a little Kamado thing going on there. Adri Leonard, 52, from Ireland. Stephanie K. from Pennsylvania, Club 52. So many different kinds of cards. But they're all just from those 4 parameters. Wow. That was quite a bunch of different kinds of cards. It's quite inspiring. You don't have to be somebody else here. You don't have to say, I've got to use these products. I have to do this style. I have to do that thing. You can just do you as long as you have those 4 parameters and a few other guidelines. But it's impressive. By the way, Club 52, you still don't get anything extra, but congratulations, and we're really glad that you're here. Andrea, make sure you use the contact form and make sure you send me your address so I can send you your exclusive stamp set for being in Club 50, or Mug Club. That's a big deal. Oh, but you know what else, Miss Caitlin? When we get to the end of that, it's time to put on your Craft Guard deodorant because it's time to roll out those parameters. And there they are.
I'm ready.
I know.
I'm ready.
I saw your little short, and you were studying those parameters. So, I do that every week too. But then I start to panic when I see how many options there are.
Yeah.
But then I go, okay, it's going to be fine. We don't have to worry about it. The first thing we do. Go ahead.
I was going to say, my strategy now, I don't worry about anything but element. I try to just go through, and if I can think of like something, even if it's like a loose idea for each one, I'm like, okay, then no matter what, I'll be good.
That's how I do it too. I know some people think of the color first, and I've never been able to do that. But I always go element first. Yeah, that's always been my go-to too, because that's going to be the theme that you're going to have for the most part, or at least usually, at least for me. It's going to be how you're going to make most of the interpretations for the card. But we're going to take 4 of those things off first because our members veto or vote off a parameter each week. So, for project, would they say no to? Gatefold card, 4x8, A6, or double Z. They said no thank you to 4x8. And since we have 2 cards on there that are different sizes, I do want to point out we have a free app Mr. Producer made called Calc.app. And it has all sorts of different sizes, conversions, and different things for cards. And I haven't said anything about it in a couple weeks, but I know a lot of people really do like it. So check it out. But we don't have to do a 4x8 card. That doesn't mean that you can't unless we get something that doesn't work for that. But we will be talking about each one of these parameters in a minute. For colors, what did they vote off? I saw it coming. Pumpkin patch, they are done with fall around here. I know in the southern hemisphere, they're just getting ready for summer. But I think everybody's packing up their pumpkin patch colors in the United States, at least. For element, what did they say no thank you to? That important element, toys from the desert, wreath, or stuffed. Is that a tie? I think it might be.
Yes, it is.
Well, tie goes to the guest. I didn't realize that was going to be a tie. Tie goes to the guest. What would you prefer to veto there? From the desert or stuffed?
We're going to veto from the desert because I was going to do that one too.
There you go. You got your choice. That's good. What would you... So stuffed, would you put that like right underneath it that for a veto, or would you like, yeah, give me stuffed. I'm okay with it.
I mean, I'd rather it not be in there, but it wouldn't be like my absolute last one, I guess.
Okay. All right. But from the desert, it's off the board for tonight. And for random, what did they say no thank you to? Gold, silver, and or bronze, an old product, masking, or wonky. And it looks like wonky won. So we don't have to put something on a little bit crooked. We can if we want, because there's no wonky on there, but we don't have to. However, now is the time. Miss Caitlin, are you going to veto something? You said you were going to veto from the desert.
Yeah, so I had 2. I was hoping that one of them would get vetoed by the group, and luckily it did. So I've decided that I have paid my dues, and I have made a purse card, and so I would like to veto purse cards so that we don't have to do that again.
You just made a lot of friends. And you did do purse card. I can't remember what episode that was. Did you make a shaped? It was. Did you make a shaped card, or did you?
So I think I took an oval and cut 2, and we just like shortened one. So it like flapped open, but it was still on a regular card front. So it was like a card on a purse on a card.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I told you guys, she just knows what to do. She just handles it. Looks like you are making some friends. I'm seeing some good comments in the, in the chatter box there. And now we have done this. We're doing this a little bit differently. We are going to ask where your chips are going to go right before we spin for each one of those project colors and element, and random. But we're going to give this guy a warm up first. Oh, Jay wants to make a purse. He probably wants a cat purse. For project, where would you like to put your chips?
I would like holiday card.
Holiday
Sorry, Mr.
card.
Producer, I didn't write the number.
He got it really fast. 23. Will we get 23? I feel still very discombobulated when I do it this way. Well, we got 24, and that was almost number 1 where you would have gotten your holiday card. Map fold. We'll talk about it. Don't panic. 4 colors. What would you like?
Apple Farm.
Apple Farm sounds nice. I'm just moving the wheel around here. Will we get number 11, Apple Farm? Or number 1, where we'll get Apple Farm? She's got 2 chances out of 24. 13, not quite. Planter. I think you could use probably a lot of the same colors. For element, what one did you like then, since you were working on that strategy?
Holiday movie. I went very themed for all of these.
I see. Holiday movie. Do you have a favorite?
Probably the Santa Claus, the old Tim Allen one. That was a big one growing up.
I feel like I might have some of the same symptoms right now after that lunch yesterday. Okay, so will we get holiday movie? I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be a great gallery to see what people come up with. Oh man, almost. From the sky. Well, you could still pull in some Santa on that.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
And for random, what would go with those?
So I'm glad that the group didn't veto this one, because I am hoping for masking. Masks.
Oh, I thought maybe you were going to say gold, silver, or bronze. But no. You are a masker. You're a
I love
masquerade.
masking and ink blending around my scene.
Yes, you do. All right, let's see if you get it. Superheroes all wear masks too.
Mm-hmm.
17. We got 3 in a row.
Okay.
That's not a problem. Well, I think we did pretty well, honestly. I'm feeling pretty good about it. But I'm going to give you a minute to sigh and be relieved that you do not have to worry about desert purses, and give my little speech about playing this game, because this is a game. This is a challenge where we get to see your impressions, how you are going to interpret those 4 parameters. It's going to be your art project. We want to see how you figure out how to make that into your little style, your own little card. You do have to include each one of those parameters, which we will be talking about here in just a minute. You can make any of those parameters your focal point, or you can quietly include them. You can take it literally, or you can take it abstractly, such as, even though this isn't on the wheel, you could take stripes, and you could literally use paper that had stripes. Or maybe you would use it more abstractly and say zebras have stripes, and you would have zebras on there. We welcome people of all experience in card making. This could be your first card. This could be your millionth card. We're good with it. We also invite everybody of all ages. From the young, we've had the youngest is 3, and she did a great job. To the oldest, we don't talk about such things. It can be a very classic and simple card. You see many of them in the gallery where you just have some beautiful paper, a sentiment, and an image. Or it can be very complicated and interactive, like something that Jen Gross would make, or Amanda's what's her last name? Amanda Stevens. I had to look at Steven because I keep thinking, Stevens, Amanda Stevens. And so anyway, you can make it very complicated with all the bells, lights, drop downs, gizmos, and such. that you can put on a single card. We just ask that you do your very, very best, and that you take a very, very good picture, and please make it handcrafted and family friendly, so I do not blush when I see it in the gallery, because that's no fun. We don't want that. There's other things for that, but we're going to keep it clean here. All right. Let's hear your thinking. Map fold. Did that make your stomach sink?
I have no idea what that is, so I'm
Okay.
not nervous because I don't know what I'm up against.
Well, when you think of a map, an old-fashioned map, see, you're very young. But if you think, when I was a kid, my dad would have lots and lots of maps. They were always folded in multiple ways, and then they would unfold. And my mother could never put them back together again, I'm pretty sure, but my dad always could. So just think of something that has kind of an accordion fold. It doesn't mean that the card has to be accordion fold, but maybe have a little element on it. This kind of reminds me, we had 3 folds or something, trifold, last time you were on. So something along those lines, I think you could kind of justify.
I loved the trifold, like
I
a
did
brochure map.
Mm-hmm.
A map inside a brochure.
A brochure map would, I think, satisfy the 3 in a row as well.
Oh, heck,
Ooh.
yeah. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
3
And
panels in a row.
We have had, map fold before, and I know people included maps, or they had a little map and then they folded it and put it on top of the card. So, there's different ways to do that. But I like your approach to it. I don't know what it is. I don't have to be nervous. Now, would it make you nervous if it was a purse card?
We'd have made it work, but I'm
Yeah.
I'm excited to try something different.
Okay. I like that. A purse card actually could be a map fold too, because you could have 3 parts. A kind of an extra flap or something, and
You could put a map in your purse.
you could do that. A folded map in your purse. And I think a lot of us have little map images, paper, or you could print it if you wanted to also. Planter, I think, is kind of like apple orchard. Apple farm would have a lot of the same colors. What were you wanting for apple farm that you could use in planter?
I was just thinking if it was a holiday card with everything else, that it would be like red, green, like gold, apple, gold, brown, like warm tones.
Really quickly, you mentioned putting like map print. The parameter does say fold.
It does say fold.
So if you're going to put map print on it, I think it has to be folded.
Fold it first.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It can be folded and then unfolded so that we can see the folds.
But trying to keep the parameters pure.
Parametery.
Yep. Okay.
Good point. And okay, so planter could be you could have Christmas lights in a planter with a Christmas tree too. So you could go all sorts of colors. You could have a spring planter with tulips colors. Doesn't mean that you have to have a planter on your card. It just means that you need to have the guidelines for that planter on for your colors. Now, planter could be someone too. Someone who is a planter. Maybe he or she are wearing old dungarees and a faded t-shirt, and maybe that's what the planter colors you will use. Corn planters or little squirrels plant acorns. So maybe you would have some browns and such for little squirrel colors. It'll be fun to see how you interpret it. From the sky, Mr. Producer picked up right on that with Santa Claus. What did you think?
So my first thought was Santa too, but now that I'm thinking of the planter color, like everything else, I'm leaning more butterfly because I think that lends itself to the other things that I'm thinking a little better. So I think I'm going to hard shift from holiday to like just general year-round card.
That is a hard shift. That's a really hard shift, and I like it. I like that. You had that. Did you have butterfly in your brain from the sky when you were first contemplating this? Oh, how about that?
No, I figured like moon and stars maybe, or I had thought of the Santa too. But yeah, with the other colors, I'm feeling inspired for more butterfly, bumblebee, something like that, because I think that's a good one for the next part too.
Okay. 3 in a row, which can
Yeah.
be, like Mr. Producer said, can be part of the map fold, double dipping there. So 3 in a row could simply be as easy as 3 sequins in a row, or 3 images in a row, or 3 mats in a row. So, how are you going to use your butterflies on that one then, you think?
Yeah. I mean, I could do like 3 flowers at the bottom or 3 like butterflies across, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Lenine
Yeah.
says 3 score lines. That's a good one too. You could have faux
3 in a
score
row.
lines too, you know.
I
Wouldn't
mean,
have
and
to
if you
be.
didn't want to do a scene, I'm going to do a scene. But if you didn't, you could even just do like 3 like die cuts with whatever the element is like in them, right? Like 3 little squares with a butterfly in each kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. You could have more than 3 in a row too, but you have to have at least 3. Yeah. So I think that's very good. What do you think, Chatterbox? Do you have some good ideas coming in? I don't know. 3 jewels is always good. What else are you guys going to have from the sky? I missed that part. Snowflakes, rain, stars. Those are all good. Star maps might be actually kind of something you could do. Little
fun.
Orion's belt. They've got 3 stars in a row. Lots of good things. Aurora Borealis, airplane, Santa comes from the sky. Butterfly idea is good, Heidi says. Birds, clouds, sun. You got some shaker things going on too.
I do love a shaker card.
Birds come from the sky. Heidi, Brian, you're done with Christmas already? There's reindeer come from the sky. Absolutely. There you go. All right. I think we're going to have some things. Little variety. I like it. I always like a little variety. So if you're comfortable, you can go get your butterflies and we'll watch a little video about us. And we'll be back to make something, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Chatterbox. We'll be right back after this to do some crafting. What is in review? In review, our craft roulette. On Wednesdays, tune in, don't forget. 3 acts await, each night anew, with fun and creativity just for you. Act 1, Mail Call, a joy to see. Your lovely letters sent with glee. Snail mail shared with hearts so true. Your crafty spirit shining through. Act 2, Card Showcase, a deep dive. Random picks that come alive. Discussing love for each design. Crafted cards that truly shine. Act 3, Whodunit Game, Detective's Call. Catch Miss Mary in her crafty thrall. A mystery unfolds, a clue to chase. Find the card she tries to case. Guess the crafter, be quick, be smart. Reveal the one who played their part. In live chat, declare your clue. Solve the case and win a prize, too. Live on air with Mary Gun Fun. Crafting joy for everyone. Join us live, be part of the show. In review, where creativity flows. Craft Roulette, a fun-filled site. Wednesdays await with crafty delight. Subscribe now, don't delay. In review, a crafty play. Send your mail, crack the case. In our world, joy finds its place. Join the fun. Let's craft together. for happily ever after, now and forever. Okie dokie. Well, I think we'll have lots of things from the sky. I'm looking forward to seeing what yours are. Mapfold is probably the curveball for the night, but it doesn't have to be. And we're going to figure it out. And, I know we've had it before, so if you do have any questions, you can look over on craftroulette.live and look up the episode. If you go to archived episodes, you can see all the parameters. I have no idea when it was, but I know it was a long time ago. When I have been using older parameters again, but I try to make them at least a year before I use them again. So you might start about a year ago and see if they're beyond that. 3 in a row, that's a good standard. Not all are at least a year ago, but this is my Craft Roulette Creative Companion. And I don't know what kind of specials that Tanisa has going on over at Trinity, but this was a collab with Trinity, and she may have something with this. And we do have an affiliate link with her. So this is a cute little froggy set that Pink and Main gave me, and I enjoyed it. This is such a cute little set, and I thought we've got a little frog here with an umbrella. So rain is from the sky, and I may be able to use this green, which seems very planter color, and maybe fold it and unfold it and use this little guy maybe 3 times. I think I can. I do. I think I can. I think I can. I think I will. And he comes with all sorts of cute stuff. Other cute frogs, too. I have had a lot of fun with this little set. So I look forward to using it, even though this is definitely not a Christmas card.
I did just pin a link to episode 150, which was the previous Mapfold episode.
Oh, how thoughtful.
With,
Thank you.
Heather Telford.
Oh, my gosh. That was 150 is a long time ago. We've been doing this a long time, Mr. Producer.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you keep coming back?
Members.
I had a feeling he'd say that. It's a good reason. And thank you guys for your support. Okay, so I will just, I think I'm just going to do it 3 in a row and then fill it in with some other cute stuff. It'll be fine. And then I will fold around that with this and then unfold it, and I think that'll be good. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that map fold. I remember how Heather hasn't been on in a long time. She was a really fun lady.
We are going to bring Caitlin back.
All right, young lady. You came back.
Like
That's always good. Oh yeah, that.
Got to zoom out a little bit.
So did you stay
I'm
with
here.
your butterflies, or did you decide to change
No.
your
I took a hard pivot again. We're going to snow.
again?
Yeah.
It's hard to think spring.
Well, my concern was I was letting the planter colors really affect my judgment, but I think if you could have a whitewashed planter, like the box, so white's fine.
Uh-huh.
So we can have some snow.
Well done.
All right, I'm gonna try something weird for my map fold. We're adding an extra flap to my 3 panel flaps.
I gotta say something. Sherry Blossom says she thought Mr. Producer would say it's nice to spend time with his mom. Nope. It's members. That's wonderful. I'm sorry. What did you? What were you saying?
I'm gonna try adding an extra layer to make this more mappy and less tri-fold.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. I've never done this. I have no idea how it's gonna work.
That's
I
what we
tried
do
to
here, isn't
Google-
it? We just kind of go for it.
Yeah, I tried to Google map fold, and it's like there's some really cool tutorials out there where
Is
they
there?
like pop open from the middle, but that's not
Ooh.
gonna work for me tonight.
Yeah, Karen
That's not in
Burniston
the
has
cards.
she has a fold that does things like that.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lenine.
Lenine, you're too kind. Thank you. Okay, so there's some folds right there. I've already got 3 folds. I'm going to have 3 frogs in a row.
2 folds, 3 panels.
That's the one. And this is not going to work for an A2 because it's going to be too big. That's okay. How big is this? So, because I can fold underneath too. And I can make my own card base size too because I know I can. Doesn't that look good with the it looks plantery. Okay. So I'm not gonna I know, maybe a slim line, right, Ellen? I think it's gonna be kind of a fat line though. I think it's gonna be a little bigger than a slim line. A chubby line.
All right, here's my I'm not going to attach it all yet, but I'm thinking I made a top fold, and then I have these 2 that I'll like do like snowy hills or something out of. So then they'll each open to the side, and then my center thing will also open up. That
Oh my
sounds
goodness.
complicated like a map, right?
Yes, sounds very complicated.
Perfect. That's what I'm really going for. Make it as difficult as possible for myself.
Good plan. And here I'm going all springy, and you're going snowy, and that's craft roulette right there.
Right?
Neither one of us doing the same thing. And I've got
Because
butterflies.
I
can add
threw a
butterflies.
wrench in the whole thing.
You did fine. Maybe I'll just fold this one that way. He's too big.
I don't like how my
Okay,
scores
we'll make
did.
it half, and we will do this in half. And I'll have folds too, but they're not going to be folds that actually work.
They're decorative folds. Is that what you're
Decorative.
saying?
That's the very one. What a perfect way to say it. Yeah.
There we go. That's better.
How big is this? I don't know. There we go. Thanks for joining us here, everyone, tonight. I know it's probably been busy. Did you go Black Friday shopping?
No.
No.
I worked in retail so long that I refuse to participate in that.
Did you work in retail when they used to get up early in the morning or late at night and sit in the parking lots and stuff?
So my worst one was, how old is she now? 11. So 12 years ago today, I was 8 or 9 weeks pregnant, and I had to work the 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. shift at the King of Prussia Mall, which is like the second biggest mall in the country. And so I was like sleeping on the floor in the back room, super nauseous and very pregnant, like feeling all the things, but I hadn't told everybody yet. Only the managers knew. So they're like, what is wrong with her? It's really great.
That's tough. That is tough. That's bad memories too. I'm sorry. Kind of makes you sick all over again, doesn't it?
Yeah. All good.
Yeah. Yeah, people were nuts. I don't know if anybody remembers those days, but people were nuts. And they would sleep on sidewalks and things to go to stores and be there for Black Friday openings. And they would get rough when they'd go in.
Yes.
I mean, it was dangerous stuff. Crazy.
I remember being little and seeing that on the news. Like, like people fighting over TVs and like Furbies and Cabbage Patch dolls and stuff. Like,
and crickets.
So weird.
Yeah. I think now it's kind of turned and we're kind of like, I've got so much stuff I wouldn't get out of bed to go do something like that.
Well, and there's so much online now, right? Like that wasn't an option before.
No, it's pretty new to have all this online stuff.
Yeah. These little guys are going to be my 3 in a row.
Perfect. I've got 3 frogs in a row.
Yeah, I love that stamp set too. That one's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
I did a live with that one and we made like a crazy shaker card that was like flowers on top of the shaker. It was weird, but I really liked it. That one sticks out to me.
That's fun. So when do you do the Pink and Main videos?
So yeah, I'm live with them over on their YouTube channel every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
And they can expect to see you doing anything, or you have a particular?
Yeah, I mean, Pink. I'm sure you know, Pink and Main has so many things. So like we foil, we emboss. Like heat emboss and dry emboss. I color. We're using Olos over there. So I have Copics and Olos that I kind of like, we get to compare them and test different stuff out, which is fun. So yeah, it's fun. It's been I'm about to start my, I think 3rd year, which is wild.
Kidding. Yeah.
Yeah.
That is wild because you're pretty new to card making in the spectrum of, I've been doing it since the last century, and here you are kind of an upstart. And so that just speaks to how good you are. And I know you're, I know, but it's true. It's true. And if you have not subscribed to Caitlin's YouTube channel, you can click on the link in the title and go over and subscribe. And somebody help me out and kind of keep track of that one for us, would you please? And I know would love to build some audience over there, and she does. You've been doing shorts and all sorts of things, so there's a lot that you offer.
And I was trying to get a winter one out, and it hasn't happened yet, but I'm still working on it. But I had my first virtual coloring course on my own.
Oh, good for you.
For Halloween, because I'm a Halloween girl. That's why I'm here on Black Friday. Team Black.
That's right. That would be great.
And I still am trying to do my calming coloring videos. I mix those in too, which are fun. So no voiceover. Real-time coloring of like a major scene card kind of card with calming music in the background. Although I do have one that's up from Halloween that was a Pirates, and apparently the music that I picked was not calming. So if you watch that one, I pre-warn you and apologize.
Was it a march?
Yeah, I think I was like, oh, I want like piratey, like I want it to sound piratey, but most of those are like Pirates of the Caribbean, like exciting sounds. So I shouldn't have called it calming coloring because it's not. there's nothing calm about any of that. So
Nothing calm about a pirate.
yeah, that's okay.
They're kind of a rascally bunch.
You gotta try something new once in a while. Change it up. Make sure people are paying attention.
And they'll tell you when you do something wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Now I know who's really watching them because
There
they
you
let
go.
me know.
That's a good thing. That is helpful feedback.
Yeah.
But Johnny Depp doesn't watch yours, and he didn't call and say, "This is Captain Jack
No.
Sparrow."
He would have liked it too, so that stinks, but that's okay.
You still a Swiftie?
Oh yes, to the end. From the beginning till the end. So
Were you glad about the news with Travis Kelce?
that they're engaged, yeah, I was
Uh-huh.
thrilled for her. She
Yeah.
just looks so genuinely happy.
Aw.
I hope that she is as happy as she looks because
Yeah.
you know the internet and publicity stuff. We
Not
only
always
see what they want us to
reliable.
see, but
Mhm.
I hope all of that. I hope she's even more happy than how she looks.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Me too. And I hope she likes Kansas City.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm excited for the new like Disney special thing that's coming.
Oh.
The like behind the scenes docu-series thing.
Oh. Oh, am I hearing some JD chants? Okay. Well, let me tell you. Little old JD was over here, and so was LD for Thanksgiving yesterday, and it was hectic. It was so hectic. He's such a little mover, and little LD is around, he's 6 months, and so he's not a little mover yet, but boy, when they're both little movers, it's going to be nuts around here. But it was really fun. They were just adorable, and they were so cute with each other. But it's a great little thing to have those little boys in our life. And they seemed impervious about the noise. They weren't scared of all the screaming and dancing, touchdown dancing and things that were going on during the football game. So they're one of us. They are us.
You were telling me earlier about your dog. Do they like the dog? Does the dog like them?
The dog doesn't know what to think about them quite. And so we're a little bit, he sometimes gets quarantined to have a little alone time. We have baby gates, so we can put him elsewhere. And I think he kind of likes that, but he's very clingy. So, but JD stepped on his tail yesterday, and he didn't do anything. So I thought that was
that's good.
Yeah,
that's a good sign.
Yeah, because I was going, could we maybe move him so he doesn't step on Boomer's tail, and could we maybe move him on the other side? Could we maybe? And then all of a sudden, his little foot was on top of Boomer's tail. But he didn't do anything. It's good. And little LD was chewing on a turkey leg. He doesn't have any teeth, but they were, and it didn't have any meat on it, so they just gave it to him to chew on. It was funny. He's a cutie.
So my girls are so picky. I miss those days when you could just give them whatever and they would try it.
Yeah. Well, I raised 3 picky eaters. There's Kitty Kerwin. And Kerwin hung out a little bit with the boys, and he was fine with the boys. So everybody's meeting each other. Yeah, good. I raised some kids that were pretty bad eaters. And I was a bad eater. Were you?
I don't remember. I mean, now there's some things I still won't eat, but like
Right.
I don't remember not eating things my mom cooked. So I don't know if like I just grew up and just have the taste of what she has.
Mm-hmm.
So that I'm just like good with what she has, and now new things are weird for me. Because I don't remember like refusing to eat what she cooked. That would not have been an option anyway. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I was a mess, and my dad was a mess too. He was not a good easy eater. So the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree around here if we have picky eaters.
Not me.
Nope, Mr. Producer, he was a trier. He was always a good eater.
Yeah, I got my oldest to try a bite of mashed potatoes yesterday, and I thought she was going to throw up. So that was really fun.
It's so emotional. It's so hard. Because mashed potatoes are so good. They're so
exactly. And I made them homemade, and I was so proud of them.
Oh.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It is. I do have a couple questions for you. And how are you doing on your project? Looks like you're pulling it together pretty fast. See,
I'm
what
trying.
I mean? You are just you're just able to put it together.
Stop.
Well, I do have a couple questions. Well, one thing, tell me about your planner shows, because I love Bloom planners. It's not just because I have them. I really do like them. And you do have some great guests and talk about planning things. And where do you fall into the planner camp? How do you use yours? Do you use yours to be real pretty and decorated?
So I do lives for Bloom as well. Those are only like once or twice a month.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like a plan with me where I try to make it look pretty, and I like show, different ideas for layouts, but my personal planner is not pretty. I do use it. And the general layouts that I use in real life, but they're not pretty, and they're full of like scratch outs and craziness. But I try to talk about that in my lives too, because being on the social media side, much like cards, there can be this pressure of seeing, edited, finished products, and you don't know what went into it, and you don't know if that was the first draft, and you don't know, right, with the pictures what was changed. So like comparing to those should be out for anybody, for any genre niche. It's dangerous to start that game.
It is in general on social media. It's a dangerous thing.
But yeah, we my proudest live moment to date was November 11th of this year, which was Veterans Day. I did a 4-hour live with only me as the like host, right? I didn't have any co-hosts. But I brought in Bloom Girls, and then one of our brand ambassadors that lives local to us. Her and her dad are both Navy vets. And so they came on and let me ask them a bunch of questions. And we raised money through streaming for Wounded Warriors, which was really cool.
You. Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah, but it was a good test to see if I could do it. And I did. I was good. 4 hours straight. I didn't shut up.
Beer, she said. Mm-hmm. That's tough. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. Kudos to you.
Thank you.
Because
I've
sometimes
been training for this.
sometime during those 4 hours, I bet you anything you thought, I gotta turn that off. I just gotta quit. I just can't do this.
No, I was actually good. I think because I brought in so many other people.
Mm-hmm.
That it was like each hour felt like a fresh start a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It was
Congratulations.
fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Did you
Not
have
something
the?
I want to do every month, but
No,
fun.
that's a lot. 4 hours is a lot.
Yeah.
If you did it by yourself too, whoa, that's a big deal. Because when we do the World Card Making Day, I don't do it by myself.
Yeah.
And I've got Amanda and I've got Steven running everything. So it's
Oh yeah, I did my own
yeah,
producing too.
that's big. Amazing. I hope somebody cooked you dinner.
Yeah, my husband, we're lucky enough still that he is a stay-at-home dad. So
Oh, nice.
I don't have to worry about that 90% of the time anyway. I'm a very lucky wife.
That's good. So you are very artistic, and I know he is musical. What about your girls? Do they
Yes.
have some kind of interest in the arts?
Yes. So my oldest, Alex, is a crocheter,
Oh, neat.
and she has been working on making herself different clothes and hats and pants and all kinds of stuff. And she doesn't use patterns. She just like makes stuff up on her own, which has been amazing to watch her do.
No kidding.
And then like watch her go out into public and have other people, usually much older than her, like notice that it's crochet and not like knit that can be mass produced, but crochet you can only do by hand.
Mhm.
And getting to see them like congratulate her and stuff is really cool.
Oh,
And then my youngest daughter they both like to make cards, but Ken's has been consistently more into making cards. And she also has been playing with watercolor
nice.
a lot lately. And they both play guitar with my husband. He's been teaching them. So
Perfect. What a
It's
nice
been fun.
musical fun family. Yeah. Now,
Yeah.
do you have any musical interests or besides Taylor Swift?
So I played the saxophone in high school. So I like understand, the music theory kind of part of it and like generally how to read music and that kind of stuff, but I don't play guitar, and they tried to teach me, and it's such a different like actually doing it is so different than something like a saxophone that I'm like, you know what? I think I have enough hobbies. I think I'm good.
Yeah.
You guys do that, and I will not do that. And then I can just cheer you on.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yes, I was just using sandpaper. I was.
Sandpaper.
Because
Nice.
this has white core, this paper. And
Yeah.
so I was sanding off some of the colored part to make it look like a worn map.
Cute.
You see how that is? Yeah. Thank you for the question, Terry.
Very smart.
Not all paper has
White core.
white core, so
Yeah.
if you get too interested in it, make sure you know what your paper is like first.
Those colors.
Stampin' by Lynn says Caitlin's coloring skills are phenomenal.
You are right.
Thank you. Thank you. Coloring is definitely my like calming activity. Like if I've had a busy day, I want to come home and just be able to sit and color. And
It is a
sometimes
good
I color
thing.
things and don't even make the card or don't know what kind of card it'll end up on. I just know that I want to color the thing. And then if I don't have a card in mind and nothing's clicking, I'll just put it to the side and come back to it when it's ready.
That's a good plan. Do you have, I saw something, okay, so I saw something on Instagram today, and it was about some ladies who have a thing about unfinished projects, especially people who have already passed on and they had unfinished projects in their home or whatever, and they finish it. They have a whole little bunch of people that will finish those projects and give them to family members. I thought that was such a nice thing.
Yeah.
Like mostly crochet kind of things is what I saw. But crochet and probably other things. Looms. I saw something with a loom. And I thought, wow, they could be busy forever in my craft room.
Well, I feel like it would, depending on what it is, it would be hard to know where you were going with it.
You'd have to have a pretty good idea. Like if you were found a blanket or something that was partially done.
Yeah.
And then you would know.
Yeah, I feel like that's why the crochet or the looms makes the most sense. Because you can see where that was headed or find the pattern or something like that.
You could find kits that would have things. Or a scrapbook to finish. There you go. Scrapbook to finish for your mom. Or that your mom started for your aunt, Lenine says. Oh, boy. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh, by the way, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. I saw Aunt Jean this week. And I got to give her the cards from Lenine and Jacinta, and she was just so excited. She said, "Oh, I can't believe this is from Australia." She was so excited, and, and she was showing them to another lady at where we were sitting, and she was going to take them home and show them to her girls at lunch and everything. So well done, everybody. My aunt was turning 96, and I knew she loved cards, and so I asked some people if they wanted to make some, and actually it was everybody if you want to make one for my Aunt Jean for her birthday. It was in October, and we're still getting them. So she still loves them. So thank you so much.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She was thrilled. She said, I've been to Australia. Yeah, I know. She was excited to get Jacinta's card. She was showing them to her daughter. She's going, "Look how pretty this is. Look how pretty this is." Yeah, I get kind of used to pretty things.
The card community is a very giving community from my experience.
But we get kind of used to how cute our world is.
Yeah, it's very special. Not every niche is like this. Not every hobby group is like this, to be sure.
I don't suppose. Well, Alyssa Howard asks, do you have your own crafting business?
Do I know? Yeah. I mean, I guess technically if I keep going with these like classes, yes.
Yeah.
But like stamp company wise, no. I work with all people who have been sponsors, which is very convenient. I work with Sweet November Stamps. I've been with them the longest. That's who these are from. I work with Pink and Main on those lives and on their design team. And then I'm with Purple Onion as well.
Oh, Purple Onion. We had a lot of giveaways at Paper Ganza from them. They were great. Very nice.
Yeah, Michelle's awesome.
Yeah, she was good to work with. Very generous.
It's funny. I have Michelle from Purple Onion, Michelle from Pink and Main, and then Michelle is my boss at Bloom. So I have a lot of Michelles.
You do have a lot of Michelles.
Report to. It's pretty funny. Trying to stick with like florally colors for these guys so that they're still from the planter.
See how clever that is to have from the planter colors, and you're using a snowman. It all works out so beautifully. Craft by Jay says one of his boss's names is Michelle. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. I wonder if there's an age group that has Michelle's. I bet there is.
Yeah.
Like there's a Mary group. Most of the Marys are over 60, most of them. And now they're
there was definitely
over
a
70.
Caitlin.
Mhm.
There was like 5 or 6 of us in my classes growing
bet.
up.
Mm-hmm. And all spelled
But none of
differently.
them spelled the same.
Yeah. That's the one. And honestly, Patty Roca got me started on your daughter's crafting because she asked, do your daughters enjoy crafting with you? And so she got me started on that question. So thank you, Patty.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. They do. They love card making. I've let them do not many, but a couple videos with me making cards for Halloween and making cards for their teachers. So people either love those videos or hate them, but I enjoy them.
Mr. Producer just pulled up a thing about popularity of the name Michelle. And it looks like 1979 was a big year. 1977 through 79 was their big years for Michelle's.
Yeah, I feel like the Michelles I know are younger than that, though.
Ooh.
Maybe they were just like residual Michelles. Michelles of women who knew Michelles that they liked in 77.
I think Michelle Obama had some stuff to do with it, too.
Probably so. Well, my first thought was the Beatles. Michelle, my belle. And that was a long time ago, so that was my first thought for Michelle. And Linda Veal asks, how many years did you do the costuming and makeup artistry? And second part to that is, how was your October at the haunted house?
Oh, yeah. So I grew up doing the costuming and competition and performing part of all of that with my dad from basically birth. There's I was born in July, and there's a Christmas picture from that December of me with a clown nose and wig on. My parents used to be professional clowns as well. So then that turned into costuming, and so forever on that part. And I learned special effects makeup from my dad for those competitions, and then eventually for the haunt. He owns a haunted house in Pittsburgh. This was my 30th year working my 30th Halloween working the haunt. I just hit in October. And then my love for that kind of makeup, when I needed to leave regular food service work, I went into retail and worked as a makeup artist at Sephora for 6 years, and did bridal makeup on my own on the side, and makeup. I did Fashion Week. I was at New York Fashion Week.
Wow.
So, yes.
That sounds like an honor.
Yeah, and then now I don't do any of it, which is just wild. It really felt like it's what I needed at the time. And maybe it's not what I need now, but all of those lessons that I learned and, artistry things and the people I met all help with what I'm doing now, with my card stuff and with Bloom. So it's nice to be able to kind of take things that I've learned from every era.
Yeah.
But Yeah,
You're just
sometimes I
not
miss
in
it,
that
but
era.
yeah,
Now
it
you're in your
just feels
card
like
era.
there's always been some kind of creative outlet. It just looks different depending on the year we're talking about. And that's okay.
It is okay. It works out just fine. We're glad you started your card era.
Yeah. Me too. It sounds dramatic to say, but some days it really, like when I look back, it really does feel like cards saved me.
I think it's pulled a lot of people through a lot of hard times. Honestly.
Yeah. I just had to be so careful while I was pregnant and then right after with what I was watching. And it was just so comforting to find like that wholesome, calm, like feel good content on the internet with like there wasn't drama, there wasn't screaming, there wasn't crying, right? It was just like, we're just gonna take all of this paper and this pen and then I'll make something beautiful. And it's like, well, I can get behind that.
Yeah. Yeah. As they say, there's no crying in card making, usually.
Yeah, I would put an asterisk with usually for sure because I definitely have cried in frustration for something that wasn't working and had to like get up and walk away. Because if you're at that point that you're like too close to the project, you gotta
good point.
You gotta take a step back.
We do have a new feature on our second show in review, and it's just developing. I don't really know what to do with it, but it's Dear Mama Llama, here's my drama. And it's usually it's craft drama.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I dropped a die and now I have to bend over and pick it up. I mean, that's the level of drama that we have, but
yeah,
it's real at the time, right?
Yeah.
It is that moment when you're having problems. And nobody's problems seem nearly as bad usually as your own.
Yeah.
You go, oh, that's not a problem. Just do this. But Mama Llama is there for you. Oh, Mama.
I saw somebody had commented earlier too. We talked about dogs, but I don't think I told you I have chickens now.
I saw somebody say you had chickens.
Yeah.
You do?
We got them. We got baby chicks in the spring and raised them up in our front, like screened in, closed porch, basically. And then had to rebuild an old coop that had fallen apart out in the backyard. And yeah, now we have 3 chickens. Only one of them is laying eggs, so the other 2 are little freeloaders. But it's been very entertaining, very interesting, and a pretty good lesson for my girls, I think. So, yeah.
They're funny little animals.
They are. Yep. And I got the breed that I got because they were supposed to be like super friendly and cuddly, but 2 of them will not let us touch them pretty much, but they'll follow you everywhere. So I'm like, why do you want to be near me if you're not if you don't actually want to be near me? They drive me crazy. I love them, but they drive me crazy. So.
Do they have names?
They do have names. They are Daisy, Rosie, and Violet.
Oh, very cute.
And they're basically one of us takes care of them more than the other 2, but each one belongs to me and my 2 daughters. We each named one and picked them out when we got them. So.
What a fun family project.
Yes. And it was fun to work on building stuff with my husband because he is a landlord and he's flipped some houses and had to repair a family house that was damaged really badly in a fire. So I know that he knows how to do all that stuff, And I've done construction jobs with my dad before for like building haunted houses and stuff for other people, but we've never had to do that kind of work together. And I am very like visualize it ahead of time, sketch it out, and he is not that kind of person. So us trying to figure out how to talk to each other so that we both understood what the goal was and what our ideas were was pretty entertaining.
Hard stuff. That's hard stuff.
Yeah. But we're this year was our 15-year anniversary of like being together. So
congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, we made it through just fine. And I filmed it all for TikTok because obviously I did. So that made it even more entertaining, I'm sure.
Might have even helped.
Yeah. Well, because now I can go back and look back on it too, right? That's always fun. Okay. Where's my
Don't hurry. I think I'm done. I'm not going to add anything right now. I'm looking at it. And I've put liquid glass or glossy accents, whichever you prefer, on the card. So I can't do anything for a while without smearing it. So I'm done for now, but you just take your time. Don't you worry.
Okay.
And, what was your didn't you have a favorite question of the day? Last time you were on, you said you were so looking forward to your Grandma Gay question of the day.
Yes.
Well, she doesn't do them anymore.
Oh, my goodness.
But I was talking to her a week or so ago, and I said, hey, Grandma Gay, Caitlin's coming on the show. She loves your questions. Could you pull one out, please? One more. Grandma Gay question of the day. And she's got one for you.
Now, oh my goodness. Are you serious?
I'm serious. Now, here is the thing. She, there's a little backstory to it. Because actually, the question is so seemingly out of character for her. And that I want to make sure that we know what we're talking about. So people that don't know about sweet, sweet Grandma Gay aren't scandalized by this question.
Okay. Now I'm nervous.
She was in a Halloween funhouse.
Okay.
And she had this the part that she played has to do with this question. So here we go. Her Grandma Gay's question of the day. You're setting up a head on a platter scene for a Halloween fun house.
Yep,
what color?
I have done that, in fact. Yep.
What color or colors is the dining room tablecloth?
Okay, so true story. The version that we did was in a lab. We did Fran in the Pan. And so it was a severed head, like medical experiment in a lab scene. So we just had like a wood table with like crazy steampunky, like gold and bronze stuff around it. But in general, our haunt is very like Victorian, not gory. So it would probably be some type of like a velvet with spider web, something, I don't know, something fancy Halloween.
Yeah. I can see like dark velvets and royal blues and such, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah. Generally, Grandma Gay's questions didn't have about heads on platter. They were generally a little bit more benign. But apparently she played the part at a Halloween fun house of the head on a platter. And she said she couldn't blink her eyes when somebody was looking at her.
Oh my gosh.
And so all she really wanted, she just did a lot of blinks between visitors. But it was such a, when I was reading that, I was just like, is this really Grandma Gay? Are we?
Right? I'm
not so sure.
shocked but thrilled that that's what she wanted to know.
So you have brought her out of retirement, at least for tonight.
Yeah, that's amazing. That part makes me the most happy.
And it makes me want to blink. A lot. That would be so hard.
Yeah.
It's like the people that dress up to be statues. That's so hard.
Yeah.
Do you have people like that in your houses where they dress up and they are pretending to be statues?
Yeah, sometimes. We've done like people dressed up as gargoyles so that you like can't really tell that they're people, which is fun.
Oh, wow. That would be tricky. I'm going to test some pink cheeks. These guys may need some pink cheeks.
I'm going to do some speckled egg rain colored snow, I think.
How fun. I think you helped a lot of people figure out to do snow. That's, even though it's a planter, you can do some wintry planter colors.
Yeah.
I think that's good. Look at her go. Yeah, I can't touch these things. I thought about doing
they're wet.
some little raindrop type things, but I'll just get in a mess if I do right now. Freckles on my froggy would be cute. But I did just give him some pink cheeks, so I think we're okay. We're covered. Their little faces are covered. Oh, I don't want to get... I'll add a little yellow to their bellies. They may need to be a little more yellow just for fun. So to shade, what is your favorite way to shade? Do you use the color complement, or do you use a gray or a darker shade of the same color?
Yeah, and usually I go analogous and stick within the color family and just move light to dark. Sometimes if there's like a weird yellow situation, sometimes I'll pull in a purple to do complementary, but that's a little more rare for me.
Gotcha.
My shading got a little teal. I'm going to add some teal into my snowman. I promise I'm in the home stretch.
I'm not worried. Libby Hickson's in the chatterbox.
Yay, Libby! Is she still in Costa Rica? Is the question.
Oh, I don't know.
Is she home, or is she joining us from Costa Rica? Because she had some cool stories the other day on her Instagram from like in literally watching sloths like in the rainforest or something.
I don't know. Libby, are you home?
Yeah.
And
Shout out to all my people. All the companies have Black Friday, but
so many.
Being someone who is in social, I'd love to remind everybody that you can still use affiliate links during promotions. So then you're, supporting a small business and also supporting Craft Roulette or your other favorite design team people.
Mm-hmm. And Saturday is small business Saturday, I think.
Yep.
Tomorrow. So
Yes,
she's still in Costa Rica. Woo!
Crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
I
texted her a question the other night and she answered right away. And I was like, man, you must have like great service in Costa Rica.
Yeah, no kidding. Aunt Jean was going, well, how do these people get on YouTube when they don't live in the United States? We're going, well, it's the internet. She just went, oh, there's things I'm never going to understand.
Right. Literally when it was the World Wide Web, right?
Yeah. That's right. www.
All right. One of my
Not
flaps
her
got
thing.
a
Not
little
her thing.
like bent, but we're going to just make this work.
Okay, I got to see this thing be put together. So I'm glad I'm done.
Right. So I've got one flap. And then this one has a little bend in it. But so if it looks a little different in the final picture versions, just know it's probably because I got angry and redid it.
There's no anger.
Just that front flap. I'm not going to redo the whole card. I'm just going to do a crap job at gluing this down for now so I can undo it if I need to.
It doesn't look bad to me, but.
Right. So now I can do a fold and a fold, and then it folds open.
Cool. Yes.
Like a very complicated looking map.
Yeah.
And put my little guys right there on the top.
And they're very cute little guys, 3 in a row. Well, as you wrap this up, I'm going to make sure I have the parameters fit all done too, because we don't want to get in trouble with Deputy Heidi. So my map fold is, I have 3, this white panel is folded into 3 parts, and the green panel is folded into 8 parts. And so if you were to fold that all up, it may look like a map, but I'm folded it up and unfolded it. So the map fold is there, but it's abstractly interpreted. My planter colors are from spring with green leaves, yellow and pink flowers, and a little bit of blue in there with the sky behind it. And we have from the sky rain coming down on the cute little frogs. And 3 in a row. I've got 3 frogs in a row. I have 3 everything. 3 panels and 3 frogs in a row. That's what I'm saying is my card for episode 295. And inside, I have 3 butterflies not in a row, unless you have a very crooked row, and 3 gems, but not in a row either, unless you have a very crooked row, which isn't really a row. So, but that's my card, and I got it. Yeah, I think you're going to have fun with the fun fold of map fold and see how you do it. If you want more explanation, you can scroll back to the part where we were discussing the parameters, and that might help you, or go to the Craft Roulette, I think it was 150 episode where we had this also. So you can get some ideas over there as well. Thank you, guys. Yeah, I guess I'm not going gently into the winter. I'm going back to spring.
I think that's only fair.
I think it's yin and yang, it's kind of balanced. I'm going southern hemisphere. Yeah, I like that idea for her card too, Pam.
What's the idea? What do I need to know?
Your fancy fold there, and calling it as a map fold interpretation. It's very good.
I'm gonna not worry about sentiments right now because the set I grabbed doesn't have sentiments.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just adding a little glue and glitter, and then I'm for now gonna call it done. And I'll put sentiments and update everybody in the finished final photo.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's a perfect way to spend an evening with Caitlin, I think. You got a beautiful card there already. And your map fold was the very intricate fold that you just showed us, which I think is cool. Mm-hmm. Your planter colors, you have a planter in the winter.
Yes, a winter planter that has some snow in it, but it also has some faux flowers because I've seen those all over the internet, people adding faux flowers to their planter boxes. So we've got some yellow, some stems, lots of dirt with these browns, some pink and purple. There we go. We got some frost. Every planter is going to have some frost on it.
Mm-hmm.
A little poinsettia red.
And you've got snow from the sky.
Yep. Snow is coming down from the sky.
And you have 3 little men in a row.
Yeah.
Two
A snowman
people men
and
and
two-
a snowman.
Yeah.
That's so cute. And we didn't know what we were going to do about 45, 60 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And our cards are
What
completely
a
different.
wild ride.
I
No,
know.
this one was pretty good. We've had some wild rides. This one was
Purse card.
I like this one.
You could make that snowman have a purse and it'd be a purse card.
I mean, I guess. I think I took mine a little too literal. Maybe
Well,
last
there's
time.
that way. That's one way to do it. Well, we're going to let you figure out what you finish up with your glitter there. That's so cute.
Yeah.
So cute. And we're going to give away some stuff and tell some folks who's coming up and come back and say goodnight. If you haven't subscribed to Caitlin's channel, please be doing that in the next few minutes so you don't forget. And if you haven't given us a Vinny, please give us a Vinny because we will be giving an extra goodie bag away if we have 371 total Vinnies in just a few minutes. So get her done. Well done, Caitlin. Always a pleasure. My goodness. We'll be right back with you. Yep, you're going to want to play along. I don't know how many cards we have yet already sent in, but I know we've gotten some. I've seen them come down. All you have to do, make a card using those 4 parameters, make it handcrafted and family friendly, upload it to craftroulette.live. It's an easy process. Join us. We didn't have any first timers this last week, so I want that to change. Please join us. Even if you haven't joined us before, we have a place for you at our worldwide craft table. We'd love to have you. If you have any questions, we'll be happy to help you. Next week, is that Christine already? Christine Bertram, our purple princess from Fond du Lac, Wisconsin. And then another purple princess after that. Sandy Ledoux will be joining us. She has her own little company now. We'll see how that's going. Oh my gosh, looky there. My twin sister, Mary Claus, and her friend, Mary Gary, the elf from North Pole, will be joining us in December, right before Christmas. Biddy Penny will be finishing out the year, and then May Helms will be starting out the year 2026. We always have a lot of fun on Craft Roulette. You just never know what we're going to do, so join us every week. Please, we would love to have you. Real fun. Ooh, we have 315 watching right now. We only have 270 Vinnies. Oh my goodness. We would like to thank our members. We do appreciate you. Tomorrow, gold and up, we have a crop at noon till 2 o'clock, so join us Central Time. There should be the correct link, never promising, on the member content over on craftroulette.live, member content on the dashboard. You can join us. It's always fun. I know I'm going to probably be doing some scrapbooking. That's about the only time I do it. So I appreciate having you join me and cheer me on. Oh, now we're up to 302. We don't have that far to go. Come on. Also, if we don't have the 371, if we have 371 Vinnies before next week, we will give you an extra Krog. A Craft Roulette original giveaway. Thank you guys for your support. Keeps Mr. Producer coming back. I have to schedule the Zooms for December because December is Monday. Oh my gosh. I'm behind. It's okay. It's okay. We have giveaways to give away. Our companies this month have been great. I hope you have enjoyed getting all those wonderful prizes from them, and make sure you thank them for their generosity. Let people know on their socials that they are very generous and very kind to give away a lot of stuff. If you see them doing a live or see them doing a video, drop a comment. It means the world to them. It really, really does. Don't think you are not important. You really are. So we always start with a Krog, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a handmade card with an itty bitty gift. If you sent in a card last week, you were eligible to have your name on this big spinny thing. This one does go all over the room. The bronze zooms happen 4 times a year, and we had one in November. So, Bree Barron, congratulations, Bree. I'm looking forward to sending you a Krog. Make sure you claim your we still claim prizes, right? You did change some things. A Craft Roulette original or goodie bag does need to stay in the United States of America. Patty Shadwick, I'm pretty sure you are a local girl. Patty Shadwick, thank you so much for playing along. And we will get you a goodie bag. I have great goodie bags that I pack. Woo! Because you guys send me all sorts of good stuff. For a Pink and Main $25 gift certificate. You guys, this little set that I used tonight was Pink and Main. Diane Lorello. Congratulations, Diane. It's your lucky night. That will be fun. You'll have fun. They have so many products. It's amazing. And they did have that open house a couple weeks ago, and it was real fun to see you guys join them from Craft Roulette. Relatively Thoughtful, a $39 gift certificate, or some way that Miss Sally's doing it. Going to Patty Paul. Congratulations, Patty Paul. Relatively Thoughtful is in the UK, and so it seems funny to see 39, but she also has a monthly challenge, and that will be changing probably on Monday, where you can download some free paper. Bloom Daily Planner, a $30 gift certificate. I love mine. I do. And they're really very well priced, I think, and they have stickers and all sorts of pretty things if you want that. Hibiscus Hannah. Congratulations, Hibiscus Hannah. You'll have fun with yours, I hope. And maybe your 2026 will be all organized. Wouldn't that be something? An online store gift card of 2 Pajama Crafter stamps. Is that right? I got it right. Only took me months. It's going to Karen Martinez. Congratulations, Karen Martinez. Thank you so much for playing. We're so glad that you won. And so do we have a goodie bag to give away? An extra one?
We do not. We are under.
Oh, under. We wanted over. Well, okay. That's okay. I bet we'll get a Krog next week then.
I bet we will.
I bet, yeah, we will. We'll have an extra Krog for you. Good try, though. Thank you so much for those who did Vinius, and we appreciate you. So let's bring back Miss Caitlin Anthony. Here she comes. There she is, tidy and because you are in a hallway.
Yeah, I am. Also, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it. So
there you go.
I have a little sentiment there, and then there, and then there, but I'm going to leave the inside blank.
What a fun card.
Yeah. I like it.
That turned out really good. I bet there will be people that will make that kind of card in their future, because that's cute.
Yeah. I've never made one I've made them that had the trifold, like the little layers in the front cut down, but I've never made one that then flipped open. I think that's fun.
You can always add an extra fold, an extra flap. Card making is fun. And it's never one thing. And that's the thing. On fun folds, you think, oh, there's only this many. There's a finite number of fun folds, but there's not. There's just new ones to be discovered every day. So get out there with some paper and start folding and gluing, and you'll have some new fun folds before you know it. 4 hours. This probably didn't seem like anything compared to your 4-hour live, did it?
Yeah, this is way easier.
And your dog was great?
Yeah, she's asleep on the couch. After all that, she got annoyed and went and fell asleep on the couch like 3 minutes in. So,
see, all that worrying for nothing. She's a good girl.
Yes.
She's cute. Little pit dog. Little pitty mix. Just cute as can be. I bet she and Boomer would have fun together.
Probably.
I think so. They'd run like crazy. Well, thank you, 6-time guest. You make it look pretty easy. Make sure you follow
you.
Caitlin because she's doing great things over there. I'm not kidding. Follow her for more coloring. I know coloring is a big deal, and to a lot of people, they want to be improving their coloring skills. You've got answers. They've got questions. It's time to kiss our brains, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, crafters and craftettes. I will be back next Wednesday for another case of whodunit on In Review. Please join us and try to catch me stealing some art. We'll see you soon. I'm Craft Roulette with Christine Bertram. Thank you, my dear friend, and have a great evening. Send in those cards. Night night.